ॐ या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. My salutations to that universal mother who is residing in every being in the form of mother or compassion. Oh, peace, peace, peace. Dear devotees, it is a good discussion about our dear mother or our compassionate mother, Sri Sarada Devi. Whoever has read or studied deeply the life of Holy Mother, it is a great revelation for all of us. Because when we are living in the world, we face a lot of circumstances, challenges, sometimes favorable, sometimes not favorable, sometimes who are helping and sometimes who are deceiving. So all type of dualities we do face, and our mind keeps on struggling. Can I get the perfect person to with me or to in my life, or can I get a perfect situation? So like this, our mind keeps on searching for the perfect situation, perfect person, perfect people, or perfect thing, and etc. But when we study the life of saints, when we study the life of the great ones like incarnations, God incarnate, the first and foremost we understand is they faced the challenges or adverse circumstances more than us actually. And not only that, in spite of that, they were happy and they were peaceful and non-complaining, which is very difficult for us to understand, accept, and it can be Herculean task for us to put into practice, because we keep on thinking positively, negatively, or whatever. And if you see the Holy Mother's life also, she had a wonderful husband, Sri Ramakrishna, who was known as a madcap in those days to certain time, but she had to stay with him. And not only that, he was always in the ecstasies. We think that he hardly bothered about her, but Holy Mother says that I had a wonderful time with my husband. And she was surrounded by one more like madcap, one more relative like Surabhala and Surabhala's daughter Radhi. Both were actually, they had lost their mental balance, and she had to endure both of them. And apart from that, her own brothers, Holy Mother Sharda Devi's her own brothers, they were selfish so much. They were selfish to the core. Like a bed beggars or like mosquitoes, they want to suck, just like mosquito sucks the blood. So Holy Mother's brothers, they were always trying to get what monetary benefits we can get from Holy Mother. And Nalini and Maku, again some relatives, they were very narrow-minded, and untouchability was very rampant in them. So like this, all typical people were surrounded by Holy Mother Sri Sharda Devi. But interestingly, she was always happy and she was never complaining. Probably that's one of the greatest life lesson where all of us, we can try to put into practice. Now, if you see in every culture, and especially in the Indian culture and in the Hinduism, mother has given the utmost respect. Now, why the mother has given utmost respect, utmost value? The scripture says, apart from the God, in this mundane world, if you want to see the unselfish love, you can see predominantly in the mother. Every one of us, we have been carried over by our own selfish interests, our own calculations, and etc. But the mother doesn't really carried over by her selfishness. She always wants to give to the family. She always wants to give to the children and whatnot. That is the reason highest respect is given in the Indian culture and Indian tradition. So much so that, for example, in Indian culture, the monks are considered the highest authority, or they're respected by everyone. You may be king, or you may be minister, or you may be a business typhoon, but everyone pay their respects, whoever knows Indian culture, for the penniless beggar monk. Now, why it is? Because of his renunciation and detachment and etc. And that monk can prostrate or can do namaskars, can salute only three people in his life. The first is obviously God. He pays his respects to God. And the second is his guru, his teacher, he pays his respect. And the third is, even though he has cut his bondage with his family and the society and etc., in spite of that, after accepting the monastic vows, even when he sees his biological mother, he has to prostrate. But not to the father, again, biological father. He has to prostrate to his mother and not the father, and rather it is other way. Father has to supposed to prostrate to the son, his own biological son even. So by this we can very well understand what respect has been given to the mother in the Indian culture because of her unselfishness. Now, many times we are also compassionate. We also try to be compassionate. We also try to have our own concerns. But all our compassions are limited and it is generally colored with calculations. Whereas in case of Jesus, in case of Ramakrishna, in case of Holy Mother or Buddha or maybe Mahavir, in all these, or maybe Saint Francis of Assisi or Saint Patrick, their compassion is carried over or backed with the unselfishness. And especially with the like Holy Mother Sarada Devi or Jesus, their compassion doesn't have any boundary at all. They are the embodiment of compassion. They're the ocean of compassionate, and they don't know any boundaries and they don't have any calculation. So this is the greatest thing which we can see in all them. And why she is compassionate, Mother Sharda Devi? Because she is the creator of this universe. Every being and everything and every cell has been created by her. Every day we sing during our Vespers, that is Srushti Sthiti Vinashanam. So Srushti, that's creation, Sthiti, maintenance, and Vinasha, that is dissolution. Everything has been done by Divine Mother. And she's the substratum of the entire creation. That's why she is the compassionate ones. Now, and she's a universal mother, I was always saying. Is there any instances where we can understand that she is the divine mother, a universal mother? There are so many incidents in her life, of course. One devotee by name Surendra Sen. Surendra Sen, he came because he was asked, I think he was guided by some other devotees or monks to go to receive the initiation from the divine mother, Sri Sharda Devi. Okay, so Surendra Sen, he didn't know anything about Holy Mother Sharda Devi, who is she, what is she, nothing he knows. Simply he went there. When the Surendra Sen saw Holy Mother, she was probably in her 60s. And by the time she had finished her penance called Panchagni Tapas. Panchagni Tapas means there are the four corners. In the four places, there will be a fire and there will be a sun, scorching sun. So putting the sand bed and sunrise to sunset, one has to do meditation. That is called Panchagni Tapas. Pancha Agni, five fires. That is the four physical fires. The one more fire is what? Sun. So this is what Panchagni Tapas. And Holy Mother did for 3 days, sitting in the midst of these four fires or Panchagni Tapas. As a result, her skin went black. She was otherwise a fair-skinned colored woman, but because of that, her skin was exposed to fire. As a result, her skin was black. And because of the old age also, there were some wrinkles on her skin. And Surendra Sen saw Holy Mother, she's a divine mother, universal mother, people speak, but she's a black colored and wrinkled skin. How can she be mother? Because he had his own imagination about the mother. I mean, she is celestial being, like she has to have a fair skin, she has to be fresh, and etc. He was thinking, of course, and he didn't express, but he was feeling aback whether should I receive initiation, mantra diksha from such a lady. Then Holy Mother understood, and Holy Mother asked everyone to vacate that room, whoever was there. And everyone left, and Surendra Sen alone was there. Then she asked, Suren, now you look at me. When Suren saw Holy Mother Sharda Devi, and he was able to see Holy Mother in the form of Jagat Dhatri. Jagat Dhatri. Dhatri means one who is endowing or one who is holding, one who is the substratum of Jagat, that is the universe. That's why she is called Jagat Dhatri. And he had a vision of Mother Jagat Dhatri. So that's how he understood. Holy Mother Sarada Devi had a black skin, wrinkled skin, all that fine. But in reality, she is a Mother Jagat Dhatri. Now, and also, how can they be compassionate? Already said they are divine. She's a universal mother. From the humanistic aspect or from the psychological aspect, if you see, because they are complete in themselves. They don't need anything. Neither power, nor name, fame, position, progeny, or anything. They are not in need of anything. They are complete in itself. As a result, they don't have any lacuna, so nothing stops them to show their mercy or show their compassion. And they know only to bless the humankind. They only know how to love the people, how to bless the people, how to protect the people. And interestingly, once Swami Arupananji, is another pre-monastic name is Rasbihari Maharaj. He was a novice, means he was a brahmacharin. He was yet to take a monastic vows. Before taking monastic vows, if any of our father or mother passes away, till then we can offer our do the ceremonies, Shraddha ceremony. Afterwards, we cannot do that Thanksgiving ceremony. Now, Ras Bihari Maharaj or Swami, he thought probably before taking sannyas, let me do this Pinda Pradhan for my ancestors, and then because after taking a monastic vows, I cannot do. Then Holy Mother was about to leave to Kashi. And Rasbihari Maharaj said, Mother, you go to Kashi, I will go to Gaya, Bodh Gaya. Bodh Gaya, you all know that where Buddha got his enlightenment. There is also called Vishnu Pada, the feet of the Lord Vishnu. So that is considered as very auspicious for Hindus, where we offer, the Tarpana, we can say, or the Thanksgiving for our forefathers, which is considered a very auspicious place. So this Rasbihari Maharaj said, I would like to go to Gaya, Vishnu Gaya, and I would like to pay respects to my forefathers. Then I will come and join with you in Kashi. Mother said, all right. And he also prayed, Mother, please bless me so that let all my ancestors get the emancipation. Let them get the liberation. Mother said, let it be so. And she blessed Rasbihari Maharaj. And Rasbihari Maharaj went to Gaya and he did his Shraddha ceremony. He performed his Shraddha ceremony. The whole day he performed Shraddha ceremony. He was feeling happy. And at night, he had a wonderful dream. Where in the dream, whomever the names he remembered, his forefathers, and he did Shraddha ceremony, all of them were liberated. All of them were liberated by the grace of Divine Mother Sharda Devi. And not only that, she had a sacred water. In Bengal, it is called Shanti Jal. She was holding the Shanti Jal and she was sitting. So whoever comes and requests, and she used to sprinkle the water on them and they used to get liberated. Their forefathers also got liberated. Not only that, quite a number of people came and they prayed to the mother so that they can get liberated or emancipated. And Holy Mother sprinkled the Shanti Jal, the sacred water on them, and they got liberated. Hundreds of people. And Holy Mother she was gone blessing whoever used to come and they were getting liberated. It went on for some time. After some time, Mother felt enough. And she got up and she was about to go. Then one or two people came and said, they pleaded, Mother, please bless us also, or please sprinkle that sacred water on us also, so that we also can get liberated. And Holy Mother said, all right. And she sprinkled with last one or two people and she left and they were also liberated. So this was the vision or a dream, a divine dream Ras Bihari Maharaj had in Gaya. Then he joined the Kashi afterwards and he narrated with Holy Mother Sharda Devi, and Holy Mother said, yes, whatever you saw, that is true. So whoever comes sincerely to me, definitely I liberate them. So this is one more thing. So their compassion is not only just giving food or just feeling a psychological counseling or not just showing the love. Not only that, Divine Mother's compassion, because of that, one can get emancipation, one can get liberation also. When we hear such incidents, we do get a question. Or we are also praying, oh Mother, please liberate me, please help me so that I can progress in my spiritual life and whatnot. But sometimes we feel it is not happening. So it is very difficult how the grace of the Lord comes on us. It is very, very difficult. Interestingly, Golapma, a lady who stayed with the Holy Mother and who had a grace of Sri Ramakrishna Master also, she was staying with Holy Mother quite a good amount of time. Once she came to one monk called Swami Bhumananji, and he said, "Look, today Mother liberated me. I had a probably a last thread of the bondage. So Mother even she cut that. Now today I feel that I am liberated." Bhumanji started scratching his head. I mean, he was unable to understand because this Golapma has seen Master and she had received the grace by Master and by Holy Mother. And all of a sudden, why today she is feeling that, she is experiencing that she has been liberated? Then Bhumananji asked, "Can you explain or can you clearly explain what do you mean by that?" And Golapma narrates an incident. One brahmacharini, that's a young lady who had started an ashram, who started a monastery. And she came to the Holy Mother saying that there is a lack of there are finance problems, and as a result, we are not able to start the run the ashram affairs. So please bless us so that we can do something. And all. Then Holy Mother blessed, let everything be all right. Don't worry, my blessings are there. She blessed. And not only that, she called Golapma. Now, Golapma is a poor lady, poverty stricken. And she called this Golapma and she said, "You have got 2 or 3 silver coins. Can you bring it?" Golapma was really awestruck because because Golapma had not told with anyone except her. No one knows that she had got 2 or 3 silver coins. Then Golapma was, astonished, and Mother says, "See, this you are with us, and you don't need anything else, and you are okay. You should be okay because this young lady is running the ashram. Started the ashram. She has got some monetary issues. So if you can give these 2 or 3 silver coins which you have got for her, then probably it will be great help for them." Golapma was, she couldn't say anything. She went and whatever in the small box the 2, 3 silver coins was hidden, and she brought out and she came and gave to the Holy Mother Sarada Devi. Holy Mother gave that 2, 3 silver coins to that young lady, and young lady left. Then afterwards, Golapma, she started thinking, how did Mother come to know? Of course, because of her, power. But why did she ask? Then Golapma started thinking deeply. Then she got an answer. Because somewhere I had an attachment towards the silver coins. Now, Holy Mother snatched the silver coins, or she took away the silver coins. From today onwards, I don't have any bondage at all. I am completely free person. Because the moment I don't have any desire or any bondage or any attachment, I am free. So in that sense, Golapma said, today Mother blessed me, Mother graced on me so that all my attachments have been cut asunder and I feel I am liberated. So these are the few instances where we can think how Holy Mother blessed people, how they had emancipation, spiritual progress, and whatnot. And interestingly, there is one more story, which is a cat. In those days, in the Jairambati, getting milk was very difficult. In those days, milk is also not sold. At the same time, whoever has got a cow, they used to milk and they used to take care of their houses. And when the devotees, when they come from Calcutta and other places, Holy Mother used to understand that they had a habit of taking a tea or what. So Holy Mother, she had a rheumatism, she had a she had a leg pain and all. With that rheumatism and other problems, she used to house and she used to request, "Can you give whatever the left out milk you have got, can you give for our domestic purpose?" And that's how she used to collect milk from every house, and she used to bring and she used to prepare probably yogurt and make tea for their disciples. And the cat was there because cat has to be fed also. So some amount of milk and rice was put every day, maybe 2 times. But in spite of that, when no one is there, so cat used to go and steal the milk from the kitchen. And most of the times, cat used to finish the milk. And as a result, Holy Mother had to go again for different houses begging for the milk. So one disciple of Swami Vivekananda called Gnan Maharaj, he used to get annoyed. Why? Because cat is stealing the milk and drinking, not that. Because this cat is stealing and drinking the milk, fine. But because of that, Holy Mother is in now trouble. Again, Holy Mother has to go to house and she has to collect the milk. So Holy Mother is in problem. That was the reason this brahmachari Gnan used to get annoyed. And many times this brahmachari Gnan used to go and punish the cat. And the cat intelligently it is to come and fall at the feet of Divine Mother Sharda Devi. So when the cat is falling at the cat is at the feet of Mother Sharda Devi, whoever is to bring the stick, including Gnan Maharaj, they used to hide the stick and they used to go away. It used to happen several times. Holy Mother was also aware. One day, I think cat drank a good amount of milk, and I think Gnan Maharaj was taken. He took the task. He took the cat into task, and he was beating. Then Holy Mother came. Holy Mother said, Gnan, you are not supposed to beat the cat because that is his nature. Then Gnan Maharaj started giving his logic and etc. But Holy Mother said, look, I am in everyone. Just like there is a story where the story goes like this: Ganesha. Once Ganesha, after he's playing, he comes back and he sees that there are scratches on her mother, Divine Mother Parvati's face. Ganesha got furious and he inquires, who made this? How did you get the scratch on your face? Then Divine Mother Parvati says that you made this scratch on my face. Then Ganesh asked, what? Did I do this? He said, yes, you remember? Then while playing, he had scratched on the cat. As a result, because I'm in the cat also, you scratched on the cat. As a result, I have got the scratches on my face. Because you scratched the face of the cat, as a result, my face also has been scratched. So from then onwards, Ganesha, he stopped such type of activities. So similarly, reminding this, Holy Mother said to Gnan Maharaj that I stay in every being, I reside in every being. If you are beating to the cat, it is as good as beating me also. Be careful. So then that day, Gnan Maharaj broke the stick and he said, from today onwards, whatever the cat may do, I will not beat. So that's how the Holy Mother even showed the love even for the animals also. One more interesting incident, probably some of you might know that there is a Maina bird called. Maina bird was there, and Maina bird used to call ma, ma, ma. When the Maina bird used to call ma, 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 Holy Mother, wherever she in the Jairambati village, wherever she was there, she used to leave all her work and immediately she used to come and she used to ask, what do you want? Maybe food or water or whatever. Then based on the maybe some sounds, mother used to understand this Maina bird, what does it want? Accordingly, mother used to provide. This is one simple story, and so Maina bird also was the recipient of the mother's compassion and grace and love. Now, one more, if you think deeply about this story, interestingly, if we can remember and if we can call the mother, either when we are in stress or whenever we want, when we call mother really with heart from our bottom of the heart, definitely mother comes to our rescue, mother comes to our help, mother comes and protects us. So this is the one story from which this Maina bird, whenever I think about this Maina bird, I understand. And that Maina bird, because he knows that Maina bird knows that I cannot do anything. Either if I want a water, if I want a food, or if I'm in a danger, only mother can protect me. So with that real sense of helplessness and with that in reality, the Maina bird is calling Divine Mother. As a result, mother, whatever work is there, she is to leave and she is to come and protect the Maina bird. So in that way, when we feel really we are helpless, our intellect and our so-called efforts, everything is limited. And with that helplessness, when we call really the God comes and helps us. That's a one more interesting story, which give a lot of lessons. And one Chandru, I think he either is from Calcutta or is from Bangladesh. He came in search of work, actually job. Then people said there's a Udbodhan office and there's a magazine has been published there. You may get some work. Then Chandru went and he thought he doesn't know anyone there. Actually, he thought, who is the in charge of this Udbodhan? He came and asked a devotee that who's the in charge of Udbodhan. And he said, here, Holy Mother Sharda Devi is there. She is the in charge of Udbodhan, he said. Then this fellow Chandru asked, can you take me to that in charge so that I would like to go and talk? Then Chandru was taken to Holy Mother Sharda Devi directly. And he said, Mother, I am in a need of a job. Can you help me? And mother said, okay, so daily you have to go to the market and you have to bring groceries, and rest of the time you can ask Swami Sharada, Swami Shardananji, he will give work. Then Chandru was appointed, and morning time used to go and bring vegetables from the market and groceries from the store, and rest of the time he used to take care of the whatever the work was assigned by Swami Shardanand. And in due course of time, interestingly, Chandru was never spiritual in mindset, probably, and he never asked, he never begged, whatever. But interestingly, Holy Mother herself, once she called Chandru and she initiated. And after a few days, Chandru had some doubts in his mind. And during clearing the doubt, Holy Mother says, "My dear, I have initiated you, I have taken your aspects, never mind, this will be your last birth." So Chandru was assured that this will be your last birth, so do not worry. And that's how probably Chandru was also, liberated. When we hear such stories, a general question will come to all our minds is that today also, because when Holy Mother Sharda Devi was there, we can understand, but now almost like 100 years before, more than 100 years before she left her mortal coil, even today, do we get do we get Holy Mother's grace? Or is there anyone who is the recipient of the Divine Mother's, Holy Mother Sharda Devi's grace? Yes, there are quite a number of people. I think this is the one story which I had heard during my training center. When I was in training center in Belur Math, from one of the senior monk, I had this story. I'm not very sure whether he was a disciple of Raja Maharaj or Mahapurush Maharaj or Mother herself. Anyhow, he led a beautiful life and he had a lot of devotion towards Mother. And he was at the end of his life, and he was in Seva Pratishthan in the Premananda Memorial. The Seva Pratishthan is a 400-bedded hospital run by our Ramakrishna Mission. There, many old monks are taken care. And he was at the frag end of his life, so he was in that Premananda ward, and doctors used to take care of him daily, and male nurses were also there. And there was not much scope, or there was not much any hopes that his health can be retained and he will live. One fine day, early morning, he got up and he told to the male nurses that, "Can you bathe me today and can you put me new clothes?" And of course, bathing was difficult for him, so they took the sponge and with the hot water they cleaned his body, and new ochre robes were put. And he was very happy, and he started telling all the nurses that, "Look, Mother has told that she will come and take me today. I am ready. I am ready to go." So the nurses are unable to understand what do they mean. They thought probably he's an old man, so probably has lost his mental balance or whatever. And he's a monk, so he's thinking that Mother is coming or someone. So they didn't pay much attention. Then morning breakfast is over, and when doctors came as their duty, and they came, and they saw this monk is very cheerful than other days. Then they asked, "Swami, how are you? What is the matter today? You are cheerful, no doubt, but today you are more cheerful. What is the matter?" and other things. Then he promptly said that, "Look, Mother has said that she's going to come today and she's going to take me, so I am ready to go along with her." Again, most of the doctors, they also didn't understand. They said, "All right, Swami," and they saw the parameters and they left. And they have left probably to the next room, and immediately he started shouting that, "Oh Mother, you fulfilled your promise. You have come, I with the silver chariot, and I am ready. Let us go." And he started shouting, he started calling the male nurses and others, "Look, Mother has come with silver chariot. There may be a place to sit for all of you. Are you also interested to come? All of us, we will sit in the silver chariot and go." Who wants to go now? No one wants to go. Simply everyone is seeing. And he took the Mother's name and he left his mortal coil with all that smile and cheerfulness. This is one of the story where I had heard in our training center. This is one of the instances probably where we can remember which our faith will be rejuvenated or renewed, that even today there are a lot of people who are getting the blessings of the Holy Trio or the great God. And one more monk I myself I have seen again in our training center. He was there for a long time in our Mumbai center, and he had a retirement and he was retired, and he came to Belur Math, and that is our headquarters in Calcutta, eastern part of India, for stay, just for a few days stay. And he came and he stayed. He was very jovial and he was very, used to make a lot of jokes and other things. As a result, though he's being senior, we young brahmacharis, novices, we used to go and we used to make a lot of jokes with him. One fine day, he said, "Look, I am going to Dakshineshwar to have the Mother's darshan, Mother Bhavatani's darshan." We were also very happy. "Yes, Maharaj, you can go and come and you can tell your experience and all." We also made like jokes. And he went and he had his, Dakshineshwar visit, and he returned. So when we do jokes with monks, we can say that it's called spiritual ragging, spiritual jokes. We started telling Mother Maharaj, what did you ask Divine Mother Bhavatarini, and what did she tell? So this type of jokes we started, doing with a monk, and he told very clearly, yes, look, when I went to Dakshineshwar, I asked Mother, I have done my life. I have done my life. Will you take me? And she said yes. And maybe on Tuesday or Saturday, something he told Maharaj. So on the Tuesday or Saturday, you be ready. I am going to take you. And he told that, look, so I asked Divine Mother Bhavatarini that I am done with my life. Can you take with me? Can you take me? And she has assured, I am waiting and I will go. But unfortunately, because of our ignorance or of our young age, we also didn't take it seriously. We because we asked very, as part of joke, and we also thought he's also joking, and we also heard, we had a laughter and we had enough laugh, and we left. And the particular day, which day he had said, and the day after lunch, he went to his room, and by the 3 or 4 p.m., we received a news that he's no more. He was quite healthy and etc. We were dumbstruck. Then afterwards, a senior sadhu, when we were discussing with senior sadhu about him, he said, "Look, when you people heard that story, you all thought it is a joke, and it is it is a part of conversation. He had a vision of Divine Mother, and Divine Mother assured that he will be taken by her. As a result, on that particular day, he left his mortal coil." So probably these are the one or two stories which, instances where even Divine Mother is there today also, and probably we get a lot of faith. We can think about it. And this is one more interesting story. He's a young chap of 36 or 37 years, young chap. When I went to US this time, I met him in San Francisco, the West Coast in San Francisco. I met him. While I was talking with him, he's a volunteer, he's also initiated, he's a volunteer. He started telling his one or two personal experiences, which is quite interesting actually. It created a good impression and a good effect on my mind, because such a faith he had on the Holy Trio. Sri Ramakrishna or Holy Mother Sarada Devi or Swami Vivekananda, they had such a faith that they are there, Maharaj, they are protecting us. He was telling in every instance or in every part of conversation. And I asked, what make you to think that Holy Trio is there and they are really protecting you or whatever? Then I asked him, what makes you to make this statement? And he said, my life is my own experience, Maharaj, he said. Then I said, if you don't mind, can you share your one or two experiences? He said, yes. And in way back when he was in India, he finished his graduation or BTech. And he had a confusion. He was not clear what to do next, because he was trying, I think somewhere he didn't get a job, and he was applying for masters because he wanted to go overseas, and he was trying to get entrance clearance with a few universities in the overseas. Nothing was getting clear, and apart from that, he had a love failure, and there was a breakdown, and that has put his mind much more lower in the spirit. At that juncture, then he started praying to Holy Mother and Sri Ramakrishna. And he said that one fine day, maybe early morning, he had a vision of the Holy Trio, it seems. He says, yeah, I had a vision of Holy Trio. That is the moment. From that day, my whole life has been changed. And from that day onwards, I never turned back. He said after that incident, interestingly, from Australia, I got application accepted. Then I went to Australia. I finished my masters, and even before finishing my masters, I was elected by one a top MNC company. And afterwards, I came to US. Now I am settled in US, and I don't have any problem. So that one dream of the Holy Trio has changed my life. This is one incident he told. And interestingly, I visited their house also. He said the present house which he's staying there, he said there was he heard that this house for sale. So he went and he was supposed to purchase that house. But it was a bit old house, and he was in a fix whether should I take this house or not, whether this will be suitable to me and etc. He was keep on thinking about it. Then first time he went and he had seen and he came back. He was unable to decide. Again, he prayed to the Holy Trio. And second time he went to the house to see once more to decide. When he went again, second time to the house, he had a vision of Mother Kali in that house itself. So that cleared his doubt that, I mean, he got the blessings or the seal of the holy trio, he thought, and he accepted, and he got renovated, and he's staying, and he says that I'm happy, so happy that all my problems are taken care here. I don't have any problems. I'm having the most peaceful and blessed life, he says. I mean, these are all few words which I understand, but when he was explaining all these things with full of conviction and with full of faith, he was explaining or he was telling these stories. So, yeah, probably these are the few stories which we can think. Even today, Holy Mother Sarada Devi or Sri Ramakrishna or Swami Vivekananda, all of them are there. If we can sincerely pray and if we can sincerely uh, follow their teachings and take their names in utmost sincerity, definitely we can be the recipient of their grace, and also we can feel that blessedness. May Divine Mother Sharda Devi, the Mother Compassionate, bless all of us so that we shall also feel and experience that life of blessedness. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Rama Krishna Arpanamastu.